Thank you so much for staying tuned. And it's time for us to have our SME discussion. We have Bisi Akintayo, the Amazon of mini importation. She helps men and women globally grow their source of income on a monthly basis through mini importation.
Years back, she was literally living on allowance she gets from her husband, but she took that decision to be financially empowered and, of course, independent. Now, she has trained over 6,000 people on how to start their importation business and grow it into millions of naira daily.
It's
Welcome.
such a pleasure to have you here. Such a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
So, for those that don't know, what is mini importation?
Okay, just like the name sounds, mini and importation. So it's just about bringing in items in fewer quantities from different countries in the world to Nigeria or to other countries as well to sell to make maximum profit. That is, you could buy something for like 100 naira and bring to Nigeria to sell for 5,000.
Wow.
Or you buy for like 2,000 and bring to Nigeria to sell for like 7 or 8,000. So that's how importation business actually goes. And gone are the days when we used to have people have to travel out of their countries to go buy this product. Then you have import license for those really bringing in large quantities. And apart from the import license, the stress of having to clear your goods in Apapa, all those things can be really, really annoying and turn you off from the business. And the millions you have to put into the business as well. But right now, with the head of mini importation, you can start with a low budget. In short, you can start without money when you're going into importation business. That's how cool it is. And we have our gadgets. Minimum time an average person that has a phone that has access to internet brings out his phone on a daily basis is more than 40 times. If you calculate it, just sum it on the top of your hair, like how many times have I brought out my phone or touched it today? More than 14 times. And these phones, these gadgets can be used to also make money for us. We spend money on data, going on social media. We spend money commenting on other people's posts. But with this same device,
you can use it to
we
make
can use it to make money. Like I've used it today to make a whole lot of money for myself.
Today already?
Not just today, you know.
Before 9 a.m.
For the past 5 years, though. For the past 5 years. So I've been using the same device to make money. And I've trained other people as well to use the same device just by going on social media. When I travel, I just travel for vacation. I don't travel to import products. But with just your device, your phone, your smartphone, you can just do mini importation anywhere.
Can you hear that passion? Can you hear? Can you hear?
Of course. When you talk of mini importation, most people immediately think of China.
Okay.
Is that the only source of items?
Absolutely no. The reason why a lot of people think of China is because of the mass production, and things are, of course, relatively cheap in China. But that is not the only place you can import from. The only country, rather, you can import from different countries: US, UK, Turkey. A couple of countries you can import and make your cool cash as well.
Now, for someone watching now, the person is probably wondering, how did she start? The way she's talking all this money, we're talking big cash here. How did you begin?
Okay, I started as a financially frustrated housewife. If you go back to my social media handle at Bisi Akintayo and look at me 5 years ago, you know, my face wasn't this shining because I have an amazing husband and he always makes sure that he takes care of my need and the needs of the children. But when we have 1, 2, and I kept demanding for more money. And I was looking at the fact that my husband, I can't always keep depending on him on everything. And I came from a background whereby my stepmom always depend on my dad for every little penny. And that actually annoys me. Like it just tells me like, babe, you can't just afford to live this kind of life. That is, I can't buy clothes. I can't take care of my kids without my husband being around. And I made up my mind that I won't end up that way. So I wanted more than what my husband was giving me. I wanted to just go out to a store to buy grocery. I wanted to go out on vacation.
Without needing to ask him.
My husband, help other people. Like I have an NGO, help kids, help family members, help loved ones.
But I'm wondering now, to step out of that shadow, you know, how much did you have to start with? You know, there are probably women watching right now who are in
Absolutely.
exactly the same shoes. And they're like, I don't have any capital. So how much did you start with?
Okay. First, I would say that for me, I invested in training myself.
Okay.
And but when I wanted to start the business, I started with just $56. That's about 20,000 naira.
As at that time.
As at that time, when I started with 5 years ago. And when I bought those products and sold, I made a couple of thousands, you know. I felt like, no, I could make money from this business. The joy and the confidence I had from it. So it gave me more reason to push ahead. So I started from that little phase, and since then, but what has really helped me to keep growing was not the fact that I started, because I've had a couple of people who have started as well, who have made some money, but they didn't continue. And so I believe that consistency and investment in yourself, personal development, both in business, in career, it has really helped me to redefine my business.
You know, talking about personal development and redefining yourself, for many importers, there's always the case of competition. Say, for example, a unit that probably started selling for 1,000 naira, now selling for 150 naira. And then you find a lot of such situations. So how then do you encourage your mentees to keep it up, knowing how frustrating it can be sometimes?
You're absolutely right. But what I tell people is your marketing. It's key in business. Now, I have other people who come to me and tell me, oh, your training is expensive. Somebody is training for XYZ amount. And I say to them, I know the value I train. I know the value I give. And I've attended a couple of these trainings to see if they give the same value I offer. And I discovered that our value is different. And how many success stories do those people have? I've raised millionaires via my platform. And I tell them that your market matters in business. Now, you can, if you look around as well, there are fast food and there's mama put.
Yes.
Why do people go to fast food and people go to mama put? The class of people you see in mama put is different from the class of people you see in fast food like Tasty Fried Chicken or Chicken Republic. Yes. So what I tell you, you have to look for who your market is, either online or offline. So if you can market well your product, minimum to a large number of people, targeting them very well with Facebook ads, Instagram ads. Even if somebody is selling that same unit for 100 naira, and you educate me why I should buy that product from me for 3,000 naira, trust me, you find people buying from me for 3,000 naira, and they won't buy from the person selling for 100
There's a lot to
naira.
talk about, really.
So
there's
much.
a lot to talk about.
Little time.
But there's so little time, of
One
course.
thing I can say is we appreciate you for coming to share
Thank you
your
so much.
story.
Thank you.
And I know a lot of people will be watching right now and will be commenting on social media. But it's about time for us to taste our own food. You know, we've talked about fast food, talked about mama put. We have Wake Up Nigeria kitchen food. I don't know where that one fits. We have all sorts
Don't worry,
of food.
you'll find a way to enjoy it. You will definitely enjoy it because what the chef prepared today is fantastic.
Oh,
Come on, let's go
amazing.